Well, I wanted to stay local, and there weren't a lot of computer programs around, offered courses around local colleges, and Northwest State fit my budget. It allowed me to stay at home and continue my education. I'd gotten, actually right before I started, I got a local job here at a computer store in town, and whenever I wasn't at school, I was at the office, at the store here, and at that age I spent all my time except for homework and sleeping either at school or at the store, so it wasn't bad. Yeah, there's a lot of ambition when you're young and trying to further yourself. I'm so terrible with names, but one that sticks out, Von Plessner, and I've interfaced with him for years, even afterwards a little bit. I liked Von a lot. He was a good guy. I do remember Bill Brandt was one of my teachers. Even though I don't see him or interface with him much in the community, I see him around town still every now and then. But well, it gave me a broader view of the world. I got to learn things that I hadn't learned before or even had an idea. At that time, there was no IT classes in school aside from typing. So aside from home IT experience, I was going in pretty blind. So it woke me up pretty fast, and I loved it, and it helped me get my second IT job. Really, my first one was at the local computer store. I kind of got that on my own, but after I graduated, it was actually right before I graduated, the job I had applied for, it was between me and one of my fellow graduates. We were the last two to make it to the final round. And once they hired me and they told me who it was, I can't remember his name, but he ended up being hired at the company shortly after for another position. It was kind of funny that the two of us that went through the whole program together, at the end we're fighting for the same job. And like I said, the company hired both of us. They were pleased with what came out, what Northwest State did for us and prepared us for the world. 1992, Christmas in '92, my dad got me a Packard Bell computer, and that was it. He took me to a few. Back then they had these computer shows at what was it, like not really a conference, but it's like a swap meet for old computer equipment, and I was hooked. Building them, taking them apart. I'd break our computer at home all the time, and I was on the phone with support from Packard Bell all the time, and that's where I learned the first bit of IT, problem solving. And I've always been a good problem solver, and that's what IT is just being able to see a problem and learning how to fix it, or at least if you don't know how to fix it, to figure out the best path to fix it. I mean, it's all a learning process, but it is a problem solving position, and that's just something that has always intrigued me. So. Well, I've recently accepted a position here at Shultz Huber Associates. My title is IT consultant. I'll be working with a lot of the staff here, supporting their computer systems and any other technology, and then also providing some IT work to clients of theirs, which will be new to me. I'm used to having one set group of customers, so it'll be exciting to get out there and see how a few other businesses work. It's different. It's a lot different than what I was used to, but I'm excited for it, and the challenge will be fun. It did me well. It's close. Around here, it's close to home. It's affordable. It's in a pretty pretty decent location. I mean, it's outside of town a little bit. It's easy to get to and get out of. My wife is a graduate from there. We've both been happy with what they provide. I know it's gotten a lot bigger since even I was there. Northwest State's affordability, even to just get started, get a year or two, get those main courses going before you transfer to a bigger institution.